Double half, kilo four. Double half packet four. चाकी नहीं है
अजय ना situation's vacant. Chakri khali. Chakri. Tea, cha. Okay. Bukachoda. Kukara.
Monsoon today. The first rain. Today, definite.
So you said the last time.
I always say the same thing.
Like I am always writing the same application.
Yeah, but for a different job.
Which never comes.
Oh, it will, it will. You remember the King Bruce of Scotland and the spider?
Try and try again. He tried only 7 times. But myself...
Well, at least today you have found something to apply for.
My luck. Dear sir. Respected sir. Most respected sir. Most reverend sir. with reference to your advertisement regarding etc., in the statesman dated etc., I beg to offer my services, etc.
Most Reverend, sir? That's a bit...
Mild.
Where's the advertisement? A reputable Calcutta-based pharmaceutical firm requires the services of a purchase assistant, storekeeper...
No, low down.
A typing cum filing clerk, a minimum graduate, preferably with experience. Typing clerk. Now, why are you writing this?
Keep reading.
Apply in your own handwriting, mentioning the position being sought in block letters and a photograph non-returnable within 7 days. Sheta de.
Coke?
Coke thanda.
Okie dokie.
Dutoko.
No, not for me.
Sweets then? Actor Coke, Coke thanda, or act plate buffy.
Okay.
Your moustache is looking funny.
Yes, I know. But there is no time. No, I shouldn't have started fiddling with it this morning.
You should leave such things for a Sunday.
I usually do. It's such a botheration to be working on a Saturday.
Not working at all is a bigger botheration.
But you have the coaching.
One private tuition for 1 hour per day.
It would help to be a teacher. That way you get more tuitions.
As bribes from parents.
Well, that's how this system works. I beg to place hereinwith below my biodata for your kind and sympathetic consideration. Make it simple, right?
You do it. With your St. Xavier's English. Oh, and better use your pen. Mine is made in India.
Herewith, please find my particulars.
Or I submit my particulars. No, my particulars are as follows.
Good. Simple, huh? My particulars are as follows. The name, Shubodh Nayok, father's name and occupation, Boydonath Nayok,
Proceed.
Father's occupation.
Oh, write it if I forgot.
Boydonath Nayok, peasant.
No, farmer.
Okie dokie.
The bloody thing is stale.
What else to expect in a place like this? Huh?
It is certainly not the Grand Hotel.
Age, 22 years and 10 months and 3 days to be exact.
5 days. 5. By the time I finish rewriting it and take it on foot to the statesman office, and the advertiser receives it along with hundreds of other applications.
But who else can produce academic qualifications as follows? Huh? A passed secondary education final examination in 1970 in the first division and secured a special government scholarship. Passed Bachelor of Arts examination of Calcutta University with honours in history in 1974 in the higher second class. Technical qualification, I know touch typing, speed 45... Whoopum?
Words per minute.
You had better say words per minute. Testimonials, original copies will be produced during the interview if granted.
If. I capital, F capital.
You have said nothing about your job experience.
What job?
Private tuitions.
That's no job. 90 rupees per month? Enough to pay for tea and cigarettes. And a share of a dark and dingy room in a dark and dingy slum. Enough to keep an honest, able-bodied man of education out of mischief. Out of harm's way, as Nakul Chatterjee, my teacher of English, would have put it.
You're in a bad mood today.
Yes. My student, my one and only student, is pushing off with his family to the cool heights of Darjeeling next week. That'll be the end of my job experience.
And something else will come up.
From where?
Well, at last you'll be free to go to your village to see your parents.
What freedom?
Any news about your father?
No, I'm worried.
It's a big problem, this job business, you'd agree, no?
Who am I to agree or disagree?
There is a surfeit of qualified people and the competition is tough.
There is no competition. That's the problem. These advertisements are bogus, a ritual. The jobs are already fixed.
Well, that's what I always say. It helps to know the right people. The Bengal Club or the Taligarh.
But these bloody advertisements are always under a box number, huh? Apply box 2340, The Statesman, Calcutta, 7001. Box 2338, The Statesman. Box 2402, Statesman.
Wait! You know Pradeep Ghosh? That tall, lean fellow with glasses, you know, like this, no? Huh? The one who went round the college reciting his poems like, your red lips, Juliet, are not so red as stained Calcutta streets. The one who lives in Taliganj near the film studios, damn good batsman, runs like a deer.
Yes, I remember. We played against that team once.
And he kept hitting boundaries.
Oh, what about him?
Well, I met him in Park Street the other day. Now, he has got a job in the advertising department of the Statesman.
But he failed his BA examination.
Never mind. Now, there's somebody who can help. Now, he will be able to tell us the name of this reputable Calcutta-based pharmaceutical firm.
And then?
And then you leave the rest to my father and his friendships at the Bengal Club.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. A very good plan. If it is successful.
Oh, it will be. Hey. Do you know what my mother said the other day?
No, I am not all-knowing.
Omniscient is the word. Huh? No, she said, that Chabot, that shy friend of yours, the one with the thin face, why don't you invite him round for a meal one day?
How did she know I'm shy?
Because you didn't eat all your sweetmeats at the naming ceremony of my nephew.
How did she notice the drawing room was full up with people?
You know, women have their ways. They notice what they want to without really looking. What did I say? First train today.
I hope the rain spreads to my village.
Oh, it's bound to.
My father needs work, field work.
Now, job experience. Huh?
I have been tutoring a student.
Since when?
For the past 9 months.
Say a year. Since the past 1 year, I have been tutoring a student.
You know the details. It was you who got me the job.
Preparing for the secondary final examination in English, history, and mathematics.
At 90 rupees per month.
Yeah, so that's not necessary.
Cricket. England.
The test match! It must be 11:45 in Manchester now.
Comes in, bowls a quicker one, and big James on the bat, he's OWW. Just put that little snap of the wrist in that ball, so that put it into a lower arm. And Amos adjusting was late. And moved across. Well in front of the
Cricket is the opium of the Indian petty bourgeoisie.
Arey, tumi!
Ki khabar.
Ah, politics again?
And again.
You had better dry yourself first. The bloody thing is off again.
The whole electric supply must be off.
Take heart, fellow citizens. Our bat-wielding warriors are fighting valiantly in the fields of Old Trafford, in Manchester, across the seven seas to uphold Indian nationalism. That's what counts. Upholding bourgeois nationalism, not keeping this thing running.
You're a sarcastic sort.
Satirical. I used to read a lot of Swift and Wilde.
And before Marx mesmerized you?
Me and many others. And there will be many, many more.
But Marx is out of date.
How would you know? You have never studied him?
I have. We discussed him in our moral science class at St. Xavier.
So, the Holy Fathers gave you their Marx in easily digestible capsules.
We discussed Marx and Marxism.
And the conclusion was?
That the urge to own private property is something innate to human nature.
That's why 1/3 of the human race today has abolished the institution of private property.
Cricket, no?
Nah, near jao.
Tea, Coke,
Water. Simple and pure. Dollar.
Aduto Coke.
To cook.
Arey Baba, come on.
I stopped smoking. Try it, Baba.
No, thank you.
It's a substitute for food. This and this. And you get through the day with only one meal.
Can you?
Yes. Many people do in the village we come from.
When did you arrive on here?
This morning. There's a meeting. I'm supposed to meet Shunil. Political, cultural, to discuss Swift and Wilde. Oh, one other thing. From your mother.
Hey, this belongs to my father. He's supposed to bring him good luck. How is he?
Beyond all suffering.
Ki? No, Baba! No! Baba!
দেখে বাবা মারা গেছেন বাবা মারা গেছেন বাবা মারা গেছেন ওঠো
কি হলো বন্ধু ঠিক আছে
বন্ধু বস বস দেখে দেখে
বাবা
John Edridge was really come back to the attention this year as Brigade always zest for international cricket and getting runs. He's probably thinking himself as a sort of mistaken customers for making cool and to calculating to destroy himself on the regular section.
Where are you going?
to make water.
Why did you have to tell him here?
I went to his room in the Basti. There was nobody there. The neighbor said, try the cafe. He goes there to read the English paper.
He's been reading for a long time now.
It's all very familiar. I have been through it all myself. Apply, apply, no reply.
At last.
Why didn't they inform me earlier?
There was no money for a telegram.
A letter.
Your mother said it would only distract your mind in your job. Nothing could bring your father back, she said. Subodh will know when he comes home.
When did this happen?
About 2 weeks, 15 days back. It was at dusk, when the cattle returns from the fields with their bells jingling.
There hasn't been much grass in the fields this year. He wrote in his last letter.
Ah, that's the one I wrote for him.
He was such a hard-working soul.
Never idle. He kept on weaving baskets for as long as he could. And your mother went out to sell them.
Nobody can support a family of 4 by selling a few baskets each day. You have to have farm work.
I know.
I've been doing my best.
No, he knew that. You've always done your best.
Where has that got me?
It's got you a BA.
2nd class.
Your father could never stop talking about you. In his last days, while his body grew weaker, his imagination became stronger. My son has obtained a teacher's job in Calcutta, he'd tell everybody. He's teaching the children of gentle folk, Bhadra log of Calcutta, he'd tell them.
What did they say?
Nothing. Nothing in particular. Once, the landlord's son asked him, why doesn't Subodh send you some money then? That was when he had sold the last of his brass plates to the landlord to buy some rice. And he replied, Subodh will bring it with him all together when he comes home during the monsoon.
I remember when I went home after passing my BA, he took me around the village like a prize bull. Look, he told everyone, first Nayok ever to obtain a BA degree, and that too from the great University of Calcutta.
His moment of pride.
Only a moment.
But a BA is forever, as long as you live.
What can you do with it? Eat it twice a day, fried in mustard oil.
But we have got a plan worked out.
Should I be favored with the job applied for? I beg I shall spare no pains to justify my selection. Should I be favored with the post applied for, your most honorable sir, I shall leave no stone unturned to discharge my duties to the entire satisfaction of my superiors.
What is wrong with that?
How many applications did you make?
Me? None, if you like to know the truth.
And what were your marks in the B examination?
A 3rd division.
And you have a cushy job with an advertising company.
What are you getting at?
There you are, a 3rd class BA in a job that fetches rupees 1,200, or is it 1,300 per month? And there is Subodh Nayok, a BA honors, a brilliant student, earning 90 rupees per month, tutoring an idiotic son of an idiotic businessman. Subodh Nayok, who has made 100 applications.
More than that.
More than 100 applications. With what? 2 interviews?
3.
3 interviews in all. None of them successful.
Because we agreed before you came, the situation is difficult. But I am trying to help
How
him.
many Subodhs can you help? 1, 2, 3.
Every little bit helps.
How long have you been at it? Helping?
What do you mean? I've known Subodh since our college days.
I don't mean individual you, individual him. I mean your kind. How long have your kind been helping our kind?
I don't understand.
You never will.
Do you?
Yes. One thing I do understand, Dada. This system, your system, is rotten. Absolutely rotten. Beyond repair.
There is always hope.
Hope is here.
you'll end up in jail.
How many of us can you jail?
No, quite a lot. Anyway, he'll never get mixed up in such things, would you?
How can you be so sure?
Because you're my friend. Besides, you might get killed mixing up in such politicking.
You die a little every time you write an application like this, Mr. Bose.
My father never mixed in politics. He got killed.
He died.
No. He was killed.
He died of starvation.
This is treason. Death by starvation was abolished the day the British left and the Indian bourgeoisie took over.
Boydonath Nayak, aged 47, landless labourer of village Piacholi, district Midnapur, died of malnutrition on the 1st of June at 6. So reads a report recorded by a government official of West Bengal.
Oh, but that's the past, Subodh. You have a future ahead of you now.
Future.
Future for all those thousands of educated unemployed of West Bengal.
So you think that you are going to improve the situation through the use of violence?
Who killed Boydonath Nayak? And 10,000 others like him this season? Whose violence?
You're a fanatic.
I'm an MA! And I'm teaching in a primary school, in a village, at 1/6 the salary you earn. And, thanks to the bureaucratic ways of your system, I haven't been paid in 3 months.
But at least you have a job.
He has none.
He'll never become like you.
How can you be so sure?
You're my friend.
We come from the same village. We are made of the same earth.
But he wants to make his life in the city.
What life?
You shouldn't give up. There's this application.
Waste of time.
But who knows, with a bit of wire pulling,
You've said that before.
What'll you do in the village anyway?
What am I doing here?
While the village calls, while the poor suffer under the yoke of landlords, waiting for their sons, their educated sons, to return, to lead, to speak up, to fight.
Oh, please, stop.
You stop! Bourgeois bastard. Salah.
Shut up, you peasant. What's the matter? Don't you like to be called a peasant? Chewing tobacco isn't enough to turn you into a peasant gorilla, Comrade Anil Rai.
Shut up! Push off.
You push off. The city is the citadel of the bourgeoisie. I suggest you leave. And I'm giving you exactly 2 minutes.
Salah. Lock the car.
Please, Anil.
Shut up!
Please.
1 minute to go.
Please, Anil, do as he says. Arey bhai, jao na. Otherwise, the police will get hold of you, and you know what happens then. Dada?
We'll make shoes out of the skins of your kind.
We're already wearing shoes made out of the skins of your kind. If you rewrite this now and give me your photograph, I'll drop it in at the Statesman office on my way home. Why?
Why? I've had enough. I'm going back with O'Neill. We'll work to make the villages the citadel of the poor, and then encircle the city.